I really don't even know where to start. Look, this whole deal where people have said, I don't know, it frustrates me. I've seen a lot on social media where people, Georgia fans, this is a Georgia video, by the way, where people are like, oh yeah, what do you think about Mike Bobo now? Yeah, look, what about all you guys talking about Mike Bobo? What about this? What about it? He has put together a great game. He put together a great game. He did. That was a great game. Great play call. The first game out of 6 games so far, I haven't been able to predict what he's going to do. But the last 5 games, yes, it's been easy. It's been easy to tell. And if me, somebody who knows nothing about football, can predict what you're going to call, the person that's making hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to predict that and scheme against it, that's why we saw what we saw. That's why we saw the slow starts. That's why we see us getting hit behind the line of scrimmage. So this is me ranting in a way of like, just because somebody has a great, that doesn't give you the right to come on here and say, oh, well, look at them now. They're doing great. It's the same way people were with Stetson. Stetson would have 4 bad games, and then he'd have a good game, and everybody goes, well, what about him now? What about him? Look, you're supposed to have good games. The number 1 team in the nation is supposed to have good games. The number 1 team in the nation's offensive coordinator is supposed to dial up good games. You want a pat on the back for being good at your job? That's like a dad who takes care of his kids. Oh, I take care of my kids. You're supposed to take care of your kids. Like, you low expectation IQ having mother, like, bro, really? Come on, dude. That's that. It gets to me. It does. It gets to me. Away from that though, yes, want to see it again against Vanderbilt. Okay, just one game is great. It made me happy as a Georgia fan, but I'm like, hey, move on to the next. Can we get 2 games in a row of this? Not 2 out of 8 games played. We've had good play. Anyway, stop. All right, next. Georgia looked amazing this past Saturday. We did not use a lot of our inside receivers. We used our X receivers to a T, and it looked awesome. You got the rest lad McConkey, who still got snaps in. He's still working on getting back in shape. You use Dominic Lovett to a minimum, but that's fine. Hey, you're good. We've been using you the last 4 or 5 games with the 57 swing passes that we've been doing. Well, guess how many we did against Kentucky? I think we did 1 with Dominic. Maybe 3 total. Well, with everybody. So it was good. But how about Rosemary Jack Saint and Ra Thomas stepping up to the plate, being able to run routes, good elite route running, good over-the-top running? Guys, it was great. And then the fact Carson Beck is a madman out there looking like the best NFL quarterback prospect. And I know Caleb Williams is good. I know Shedeur Sanders is good. Well, Shedeur more than Caleb. Caleb, this man, I don't know what defenses they're playing, but this man out there playing video game numbers, and then they play a decent team and he struggles. Man throws interception after it. But the point is, Carson looks great. Looks very good. He doesn't eye down receivers, and no offense to Jake Fromm, I tend to call him out a lot. He doesn't eye down who he's going to throw to. This man reads through his progressions, and it looks great when he does it. Shout out to the offensive line for giving dude 4 or 5 seconds to throw the ball. That looked awesome. Shout out to Dejon Edwards for looking like the beast of a running back we knew he was, and Kendall Milton for being healthy. Man, that was awesome seeing him. It gave me cold chills to see him go throughout that game and be the Kendall Milton we know him to be. And now we just have to keep it up. Defensively, I've already said it, our secondary is the best part of our team. Well, hard to argue that now what Carson's doing, but our secondary, beautiful. Beautiful secondary. Back to the offense. Brock Bowers for Heisman. That's it. Enough said. I don't even have to bring his stats up. Brock Bowers for Heisman. But our secondary is goated. We look great. It's a no-fly zone all day, every day. Front 7 played better, but the front 7 did not have to play against the read option offense. So they look good against Kentucky's offense. But we have got to get some stuff together in case another team we go against, they run what Auburn ran. Because we are not very good on the edge. Chaz Chambliss. That dude crashes down every single. It doesn't matter where the ball is. It could be a punt. Dude's crashing down. Doesn't matter. There's a pulling guard. I'm going to run towards him, but it's a tall sweep this way. It doesn't matter. I'm crashing down. That hurt us a lot in that Auburn game. And then Dumas Johnson, we've been so spoiled with Nakobe Dean, Roquan Smith, Quay Walker, all of those guys. We've been so spoiled with linebackers that are able to get side to side, who have good sideline speed. Dumas Johnson's not one of them. He had his best game yesterday against Kentucky, but it's because Kentucky